Hi, I'm Malkia Stampley, and welcome to Yoga with Malkia. For the next 30 minutes, we'll go through several yoga sequences to just help loosen the body, to just take a break from the regular world, and to give peace of mind. Yes. So today, what I'd like to do is just slow down a little bit and focus deeply on the muscles that we are focusing on in each pose, meaning that we will rest or stay there a little bit longer than I would in my other normal classes. All right, thank you so much for joining me, and let's get started. Sitting up nice and tall in a cross leg position, let's have our hands at our knees, palms facing the knees, dropping the shoulders, letting the knees fall where they may. I invite you to close your eyes and begin breathing in and out through the nose, letting the tongue float in the mouth. Jaws open, mouth is closed. Let's put our left hand on our hand, our right hand on our chest, and we'll do 3-part breathing, starting from the low belly, deep inhale through the nose, and then let your lung capacity fill ribs and then chest, and then holding for a second, and then exhaling, reverse, chest, ribs, belly. Let's do that a few times, just focusing on the breath, nothing else. Holding at the top, and then slowly, very slowly exhaling through the nose. Let's do this one more time together. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest, and hold here. And now with an open mouth exhale, let's let it all out. Let's flutter the eyes open. Inhale, pushing the chest through, shoulders back, even pinching the shoulder blades together. Exhale, rounding the back, tucking the tailbone, rounding the chin, or dropping the chin. Inhale, lifting the gaze, stretching the front of the neck. Exhale, rounding the back. Sitting up nice and tall. Let's inhale, both arms up. Exhale, both arms down. Let's do that again. Inhale, both arms up, right hand exhales down to the floor. Inhale, lifting the left arm up, and then exhaling, dropping over to the right side. Lifting the chest, not letting the chest or the back collapse towards the back. If anything, rocking forward, twisting the chest open towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, bringing the left arm down, framing the right knee. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, folding over the right knee. Taking the left hand and gently pressing on the left knee, just to encourage that knee to relax and not lift up, not forcing it down. Turning the torso towards that right knee. Bringing the left hand to meet where the right is. Inhale, sitting up and walking the hands back. Let's do the other side. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, both arms down. Again, inhale, both arms up. Exhale, left arm down. Inhale, right arm reaches up towards the sky. Exhale, coming down over to the left side. Sitting up nice and tall, bringing that chest forward, turning up towards the sky. Feeling that right lung opening up, the ribs expanding. Inhale. Exhale, bringing that left hand down. Framing that left knee, inhale, lifting the gaze, exhale, fold. As we did on the other side, let's bring that right hand to the right knee. This is also great to do in the mornings or even as you prepare for bed, the end of the day. And bringing the right hand back. Let's cross the hands and bringing the hands towards the center, walking the hands out, and we'll go into a forward fold here. Nice and easy, nice and easy. I'm not too concerned with super flat back. Make sure you aren't straining into this pose. But just wherever you land, just rest in this position, breathe. Breathing deeply into the groin area. Inhale, walking the hands back. All right, let's close the knees and let's swing the feet around. We're in all fours here. Feet are flat on the mat, and let's do a few cat and cow. Inhale, arching the back, lifting the gaze, shoulders away from the ears. And on your exhale, rounding the back, tucking the tailbone, tucking the chin. Let's do that about 4 more times. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Let's do one more time together. Inhale. And exhale, staying here. Staying in this rounded position. Let's lean over towards the right. Coming back to center. And then over to your left. And back to center. And from here, opening up the knees wide, let's come back to neutral. Big toes touching, sitting on our heels, walking the hands all the way out, dropping the forehead, child's pose. In this child's pose, the goal is to have your hips on your heels or your bottom on your heels. I'm not there, and it's okay if you aren't either. But we do want to relax the belly. Let the belly hang in between the legs. Breathing deeply into the low belly, into the groin area. Feeling that area expand and release. Focusing on your breathing in and out through the nose. From here, digging the elbows into the mat. And elbows are just past the crown of my head, bringing the forearms up. So I'm almost in a prayer. I am in a prayer position over my head, palms together. And from here, inhale, and on your exhale, melting your chest into the mat, working the backs of the arms here. Making sure you're breathing. All right, and releasing from that position. From here, coming up, back to all fours, bringing the knees to about hip width distance apart. Let's inhale, right arm coming all the way up. Inhale. On your exhale, back of the right hand is on the floor, bringing right shoulder and right ear to your mat, extending the left arm to give you a little bit of leverage, pushing away, and then twisting towards your left. Great for the shoulders and the back. And walking that left hand back. Inhale, let's come back from where we came. And exhale, release. Let's do the other side. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, back of the left hand is on your mat. Left shoulder, left ear comes to the mat, extending that right hand, right arm forward, and using that to press the body, press the hand away from the floor, twisting towards your right. It's a great pose to start the day and end the day. Just taking it nice and easy today. Inhale, and on your exhale, bringing that right hand back. Let's come back from where we came. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, folding. From here, curling the toes under, we'll go into our first downward facing dog. Inhale, lifting the hips up. Right away, begin to pedal the feet. I'm going to bring my feet in just a little bit. Right and left, right and left. And really dig into the heels, one side and then the other. I like to add that little twist in there, really get in my calves that way. All right, walking both feet over to the right side. Inhale, lifting both heels up nice and high. And exhale, pivoting both feet over to your right and pressing your hands against the floor. Chest is trying to come towards your legs. Arms are nice and strong here. Should feel it on the outside of your right leg. Inhale, lifting the heels, walking the feet over to the left side. Inhale, lifting the heels up nice and high. Exhale, pivoting both feet, trying to get both heels on your mat, pressing the chest towards your quads here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, lifting both heels. Let's come back to hip width distance apart, dropping the heels down. Just shake your head no and yes. Walking the feet towards the hands. Feet are hip width distance apart. Inhale, coming to a flat back. Torso is nice and flat. Fingertips reaching the ground here. Looking slightly forward. Inhale, exhale, folding. It's okay to have this nice generous bend in your knees. Weight coming towards your heels, crown of the head towards the floor here. Let's do that again. Inhale and exhale. Let's ragdoll it, grabbing your elbows, and let's just sway side to side. And as we do that, I just want to point out, I've been in classes, yoga classes, where I felt like, oh, I can do all these poses, or, oh, this is so easy, or I wish I would have picked a more challenging class. And sometimes those are valid thoughts. And other times, those are missed opportunities to just focus on my alignment, my breathing, my meditation. What am I focusing on? Let's come back to a flat back position. And also, it's a chance to just let go. Just let go. So if you're in a position for a long time, as the teacher is explaining this position and that position, it's great to just focus on what you know and challenging yourself, but also putting no pressure on yourself. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Let's interlace the fingers. I have a fist on my low back, and then I'm folding over. If you want to release those arms coming down overhead, that's great. Crown of the head coming towards the mat. Making sure you're breathing. Slowly bringing the hands back to the low back, releasing nice and slow. From here, Left hand right in front, in between both feet. Generous bend in that left knee here, turning towards my right. Inhale, right arm up. And exhale, release. Let's do the other side. Right knee bends, right hand in front. Inhale, left arm up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Let's just pedal those knees out. All right, from here, planting the hands down. I'm walking my feet back to a plank position. I'm in this plank position here. Inhale, rocking forward slightly. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do that one more time. Coming back to this plank, rocking forward slowly and ever so slightly. And then coming back to downward facing dog. From here, left foot is going to come forward, planting my left foot next to my left thumb. From here, dropping my right knee down, and you can flatten your right foot. Let's inhale, both arms up, just sitting up nice and tall here. And then from here, inhale, lifting the chest. And then on the exhale, pushing the hips forward. Inhale and exhale. All right, bringing the hands to frame your left knee, lifting the chest forward. And then we're sitting back on the exhale, popping up the left toes. Trying to scoot that left hip back and down, trying to get it in line with the right hip. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, both arms up, pushing the hips forward. Exhale, sitting back, popping those toes up, bringing that left hip down and folding over. And one more time. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, framing the foot, rocking back, left toes pointing up. And we'll hold here for just a minute. So I'm holding here. You want to turn even your pinky toe closer towards your body. That definitely is a different stretch rather than letting my foot kind of fold over towards my right side. Flattening out the foot, dropping that left hip down, flattening out the back, shoulders down, core is engaged. And breathing. Let's bring the right hand over to the outside of the left leg. Inhale, lifting the chest, and exhale, folding just slightly deeper. You can even think turning the torso just a little bit, like twisting. Definitely get into that left IT band. Let's bring the right hand to frame that foot. Let's come back forward, placing the hands firmly on your mat. Let's bring the left foot to meet the right. Let's come back to that not downward facing dog, to this plank position, just for a second here. Inhale, then exhale, rocking back. Then let's do that one more time. Inhale and exhale. Let's bring the right foot to a right thumb. So we'll do the same thing that we did on the other side, dropping that left heel down. You can flatten the top of that left foot. Inhale, both arms up. And on your next exhale, pushing the hips forward. Inhale. And exhale, bringing the hands down. Keeping those hips forward here, chest is lifted, shoulders down. Inhale. Exhale, sitting back, dropping that right hip down, and then trying to bring the right pinky toe closer towards the body. So just a slight shift here. And let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, sitting back. Right hip down and then scooting back. One more time. Inhale, if you want to arch the back just a little bit, chest coming towards the sky. Exhale, sitting back. And we'll hold here for about a minute. Again, think about your toes. Can you turn that foot closer towards the body? Hip, sitting that hip down and back. Back is flat, shoulders back. Bringing the left hand over to the right, and then turning the torso towards the right side, or twisting, almost as if we're looking over or under our right armpit. And bringing that left hand back. Let's come back, planting that right foot down, and let's firmly plant the hands on the mat. Let's bring our right foot to meet our left, and we'll go back into our plank position. Inhale, hold, exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do that one more time. Inhale from plank, holding here. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, from here, left foot comes forward, back to similar to where we were before. Let's drop that right knee down. And I'm going to turn towards you. And so my left foot is out to the side. And I'm going to turn so the edge of my left foot is in line with the short edge of my mat. Hands on the hips here. Inhale, both arms up. Let's exhale the right hand down and then bringing the left arm up and over. And what I'm doing is pushing my hips forward. Gaze is up towards the sky. You feel it in several different places here. Definitely left side body, right groin area. Trying to get that left pinky toe on your mat. Inhale, and then exhale, bringing that left hand down. And let's come back to sitting up nice and straight. And then let's bring the right arm up and over, getting the other side. Still trying to get the hips forward. We're not sitting back in this pose. Inhale and exhale. Hands to the hips here. All right, and from here, I'm curling my right toes under, and then I'm popping my left toes up. You can stay here and just have this deep stretch here, or if you want to pop onto your toes here, then you have this half leg stretch here. Your choice. I'll keep my knee down. All right, planting that left foot down and then just pivoting over back to the lunge position, hands flat on your mat. Let's bring the left foot to meet the right. Let's go into our downward facing dog. And then let's do the other side. So I'm gonna flip actually so that my back isn't to you the whole time. So our right foot is going to come forward. Right foot comes forward, and then you're dropping that left knee, and then you're turning towards the front. So right leg is straight out to the side here. Hands on the hips. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, left arm down, and right arm up and over. Nice long diagonal line. Energy shooting from the toes and from the fingertips. If you need to cup your hands, that's fine. Pushing the hips forward. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. And on the exhale, bringing that right hand down and crossing in front, coming back to standing up nice and tall. Keeping the right hand here. Inhale, left arm up and over. Again, pushing the hips forward. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale, release. So doing the same thing we did on the other side, just getting the inner thighs and the groin area here. Let's curl our left toes first, and then you can stay here sitting on the heel, popping up the right toes, and then just turning towards your right leg. Or if you want to balance, focusing on balancing a little bit, that's great too. I'll stay on my knee here and then turning towards my right leg. Keeping the right hip down, don't let it float up to the sky. All right. And here we're in center. So from here, let's just turn over, curling the toes under, coming back to this downward facing dog. From here, bringing the left foot to meet the right foot, and then just turning towards the front. Nice wide legged stance here, heels slightly out, big toes coming in. Flat back here, reaching up. And you can extend the arms, coming out in front. Weight towards the balls of your feet. Inhale. Exhale, hands coming down in line with the big toes. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, folding. And it's okay to have a bend in your legs here. Shoulders away from the ears. Crown of the head coming towards the mat. Inhale, flat back. Let's pivot over to our right side. We're on this right lunge here. And let's just bring our right foot to meet our left, dropping both knees down. And then we can turn around and sit on our bottoms. All right. So we really went deep into our hamstrings and our inner thighs and even our hip flexors today, which felt really great. So let's just start to wrap things up. Let's slowly make our way to our backs, bringing one knee at a time to the chest. If you can, cross, touching opposite elbows, trying to keep shoulders down. Inhale and exhale, release. Let's rock side to side. Let's bring the arms out to the side, cactus pose or goat pose, and knees 90 degrees. On your exhale, dropping the knees over to the right side, keeping the gaze towards the sky or over to your left. Both shoulders on your mat, left shoulder on the mat. Inhale through center and exhale, dropping the knees to the left side. Keeping that right shoulder on your mat. Inhale back to center. Opening up the knees nice and wide, bringing the arms through, grabbing the outside or inside of the toes. Inhale, extending the feet just a little bit, and exhale, drawing the knees towards your armpits. You can rock a little bit here. Try to keep the tailbone on your mat, or you can stay right here. And release, extending the legs long. We've made it to Shavasana. Legs are nice and wide, toes fan out, palms reaching up towards the sky. I invite you to stay in this pose, to just let the body rest, to let your body just marinate in all of the wonderful poses we were in today that are so good for our bodies. I will close this out of class, but you continue to rest as long as you can. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that today's class was beneficial for you. It certainly was for me. I feel looser, not exhausted like I am sometimes after a class, but grounded. So I am wishing the same for you. Thank you so much for supporting this class. I wish you well, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.